Good morning, good afternoon and good evening wherever you are in the world. My name is Shmail for those who don't know me, and I'm a medical student studying with the University of Nottingham. But what's different is I'm also a Lincoln medical student. So in today's video, I will be giving you an insight into my life as a Lincoln medical student. So let's begin. If you would like more insight into my life as a medical student, then feel free to subscribe to my channel, Medic Hero. I commute from Sheffield to Lincoln every single day, and this takes around 1 hour 10 to 1 hour 20 minutes. And I arrive exactly at 8:47. Now from the train station to the medical school, it also takes around another 11 to 12 minutes. Okay, so the building I'm currently walking through right now is a student accommodation, 179 High Street, which is literally 1 to 2 minutes away from the train station. And what you'll find with the majority of these accommodations at Lincoln is that they are very, very close. Recently, I have been making a habit of going to the gym. Now, not to do some intense, heavy core workouts, but more so to do a bit of cardio, which apparently is good for you. Just before lectures begin, I like to get a bit of fresh air. And yes, I am sat in the middle of a roundabout, and yes, it is safe, and yes, these are two accommodations right behind me. Now, this is exactly opposite the medical school, and speaking of the medical school, let me show you what it looks like. And ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Lincoln Medical School. So this is what a lecture looks like in the Turn and Learn lecture theatre. Now the lectures are not only just lecture slides, but we also have, practical applications to this as well. For example, this ECG monitor. During lectures, we tend to have a few breaks, and in this break, I decided to clarify a few concepts on ECG. Straight after lectures, I would go to a different building on campus and go over the lecture slides that we had done previously. Now, whilst I work, I also like to have a nice view, so this was my view. Now, another thing about the campus here is it's split up by this train track, which you probably didn't know. Now, enough talk about, work and stuff. Let's look at the things that you can do for fun. Whilst the studies may be hard, it is also important to have a lot of fun. So here are a few of the shops that you might find in Lincoln. Now there are other different activities you can do in the evening, for example badminton, squash, table tennis, you name it, but you also have the opportunity to join other societies and attend their events. For example, I set up my own society called Street Medics. Typically after all of this is finished, the day ends for everyone. They either go home to revise, or they just go home to nap and rest, or chill out with their friends, and for me, it's going back to the train station to head home. And like I always say, stay happy and keep